True.
I mean, look at it. I have it right here.
Carson Palmer.
The top 100. Chad Ochocinco isn't even on here. I mean, Terrell Owens is. Terrell Owens is number 91, but he isn't even on here. And excuse me, but if Chad Ochocinco is in the top 20, and he's above Ben Roethlisberger and James Harrison, who are both
they
Big Ben 41 and James Harrison's 22 or 21. If he's above them, I'm sorry. I really.
I don't know what I would do.
And it would be above.
Don't get me wrong. Chad Ochocinco is a great wide receiver. I think he's one of the best in the league. But if you're going to go through,
he needs someone to throw him the ball.
One, he needs someone to throw him the ball. But if you're going to go through 80 players that are better than him, and then you're going to put him in the top 20,
yeah,
come on, that's.
And he would be above Calvin Johnson.
He's not above
Roddy
Calvin
White.
Johnson. I'm sorry.
Reggie Wayne, Deshaun Jackson. I mean, and one of the best tight ends I think in the league right now, Jason Witten. And as much as I don't really, not too much of a fan of the Cowboys being America's team, and why they are America's team is just astounds me because a fan put up a poster in the 1970s that Cowboys are America's team. I guess kind of just stuck with them. But meanwhile, if there's anybody that should be America's team, there shouldn't. There shouldn't be any team that should be for America.
Is it me, or is it people that teams that like become America's team that hate it the most?
Of course. Look at the Yankees.
Look at the Yankees. Yeah. Look at the Lakers,
Yankees.
the Celtics.
Oh well, I'm not too sure about the Lakers.
Well,
lately. Well, no. I don't know. You can't really say that because when there's a little kid growing up who's 12 years old and he looks at the Lakers, it's every little kid. It's every little kid that when they're in the age of 12 and under, maybe even to like 13, 14, they root for the team that wins. Okay?
Sure.
And I'm not saying this because the Steelers win all the time. And I'm not a Steelers fan because they win all the time. Because I wasn't like that. I was brought up a Steelers fan. Okay? I suddenly right now just started to realize that I'm sort of drifting away from the New York Yankees organization. And I'm heading towards the Pirates organization. This is right here, that's my hat. Because there's one thing I like about the underdog teams. Thank you. Underdog teams. I always root for the underdog. I've always rooted for the underdog. And the Yankees, it's not that the Yankees, I have anything against them. It's just I don't like their ownership. I don't like Brian Cashman. I never really did like George Steinbrenner. I didn't like how they treated Derek Jeter.
Yeah, that really pissed really pissed me off. Because, come on. He's one of your iconic players for the last 13 years, and you're going to do this to him?
17.
Oh, sorry, I apologize. 17 years.
Yeah.
And you're going to do this to him?
It's ridiculous. It is. And it's kind of sad on what they're doing to him. Because if you think about it, this could be Jeter's last year with the Yankees.
Especially now Jose Reyes going on the free agent.
And Jose Reyes could potentially be a New York Yankee by next year.
The thing is that if they do that, Yankee fans will be really, really mad.
I don't think they'll be mad.
I think they'd really be really mad.
No, but listen, if Jeter doesn't sign with the team, okay, just to say, if Jeter doesn't sign with the team and he leaves, and
he's got a 3-year contract. Where's he going?
Maybe he wants to opt out of retirement. He wants to
opt out of retirement.
Exactly. Maybe he just wants to go into retirement. And
far.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe he just wants to go into retirement. He doesn't want to play the game anymore. He's getting too old. He's getting injuries. He wants to get to his 3,000 mark, and that's it. And if he leaves, and let's just say hypothetically speaking, the Yankees do sign Jose Reyes, I don't think Yankee fans will be mad that they got Jose.
Well, no. If Derek Jeter's gone, their next priority is going to be.
Oh yeah, because would you really want Eduardo Nunez playing at shortstop? I mean, I wouldn't personally, but the kid needs to play.
The kid can hit. The kid can hit. I mean, his defense. I mean, come on. Jeter's defense when he first came up was not spectacular. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I know.
Everyone's defense is not spectacular when they come up. They're not like some gold glove player as soon as they come up.
Yeah.
Like, come on, it's going to take them like 2 or 3 years. Nunez doesn't get really a chance to play until this year. So.
Right. Now go back to the whole football topic. If there isn't a lockout, Thursday night football schedule. It starts off with Oakland. Oakland versus San Diego. Yeah, it stinks for the guys that have IO and don't have DirecTV. But Oakland's versus San Diego in the first game. Then it's the Jets and then the Broncos, the 49ers and the Ravens, which I think could be
that game. Honestly, that game could be really good. Because think of it this way: the Ravens, they're always going to be on top of the AFC. Not top, but like they're always going to be in the mix of playoffs wherever they're going to go.
Yeah.
The 49ers last year, you put a veteran QB on that team, and people may not know this, but their defense is really good.
Oh yeah.
Their defense, the only reason why it was shattered last year is because their offense would go 3 and out like that.
Exactly. They had to play. They were gassed.
They were focused at stopping the run at Frank Gore, and once they did that, they knew Alex Smith wasn't going to beat them. I mean, they started 0-6, and they ended up being what 7-9 or 6-10. 6-10. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So 6-4 down the line, and I think it's because of Troy Smith. I honestly think Troy Smith is better than Alex Smith.
Well, I think he is too. But you want to know something? For being a Heisman quarterback and getting drafted in the 6th round by the Baltimore Ravens and not have anything to show with it, it kind of says. And you played at Ohio State. It kind of makes me think: can this kid really play football? I mean, was this Heisman Trophy really that much of a scam? And you got to think about who else was in that Heisman Trophy running. I think you had McFadden in there. McFadden, the way he played at Arkansas, he was just unstoppable.
Well, the Heisman pretty much is just the best player that year. It's like Player of the Year for college basketball, like for that.
Yeah, but
He's not the best player in the draft.
Yeah, but the Heisman though is a higher prestige. I mean, look at Reggie Bush. He had to get his back.
To me, that's ridiculous.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Not at all.
He still played on the field.
Not at all.
He still played on the field. He still teared it up on USC. I mean, he's not doing that great in New Orleans. Yes, he has a Super Bowl, but you know what? That was rigged in my eyes.
All right, and then the next game after that was the Eagles and the Seahawks, which I think that's just going to be a terrible game. I think
Victor's just going to run all over him.
I think the Seahawks might put
They'll put an effort.
Because they're playing at Seattle Stadium.
Yeah, tough, man.
Then Cleveland playing at Pittsburgh.
That's a wash game. Colt McCoy. Remember, Colt McCoy.
No, Colt McCoy is not winning.
Don't disrespect my man Colt McCoy like that.
No.
Colt McCoy, first ever game against Pittsburgh Steelers, 300 yards passing.
Yeah, but it was a loss.
It was a loss, yeah, because his team was terrible.
Yeah, he had 300 yards passing because our pass defense was ranked last in
But
the
when
league.
you have a rookie that was drafted in the 3rd
It
round,
was ranked last in the league.
it's but
It's
rookie,
ranked last in the league.
Tavares Jackson could have threw on that defense.
Exactly. So what are you trying to say?
What I'm trying to say is that Colt McCoy is not a bad QB. What I'm trying to say is that Colt McCoy will be one of the stars in the coming years for the NFL.
All right. Well, after that, you got the Jaguars and the Falcons playing inside of a dome.
The Jaguars.
And then you have Dallas playing outside of Tampa Bay.
One thing about Jaguars, they can never get anything right.
No, if you
They're
think
either
about it, the
really good
the Jaguars
or really
always have
bad.
that spark where they're 5-2, and then they end the season off at 8-8.
8-8, 9-7,
Or
and
7
then
and
moving
9.
out to the Colts. all the
Yep.
time. The Colts are never startled by them. Colts just get off to a bad start and then just
Speaking of the Colts, the last game of Thursday Night Football is the Texans and the Colts, which I really think would be a
I think the Texans will hit that will make the jump this year.
they
It's
need
hard.
to get the defense.
They do.
They need to get because Matt Schaub will put up 500 passing yards a game. You got Arian Foster, who last year had a spark up out of
Speaking
nowhere.
of which, what number is he on that top 100?
Arian Foster.
I thought he was like number 30,
Oh, he's 25.
25. That's pushing it.
No, well, you got to think about his stats in 2011. This is about 2011. This isn't about like.
I know this is the top 100 players of 2011.
Yeah, I know.
It's
But
not,
he
you
was good
know.
last week.
I know
year,
he was
had
good last year.
1,000 yards coming off the bench
Yeah, but like
in like the 5th game of the season.
There's
1,000 yards.
there was another running back that was like that. I'm trying to forget his name. Larry Johnson.
Well, Larry Johnson had those 2 really good
Yeah,
years.
these 2 good years, but then when they figure out how to play him, nowhere.
Well, he
I mean, like, he's
Penn
not-
State too.
Foster, I'm so glad that Foster's not past Chris Johnson or Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you right now, if Adrian Peterson is not above Chris Johnson, that's ridiculous.
No, Adrian Peterson's going to be behind him.
Why is he going to be behind him?
There's going to be the simple fact that the way that the NFL, okay, and they look at what they did and progress in like 2011, I say, that they might just put Chris Johnson over AJ. It's nothing against the stats. It's nothing against that. It's just how they do things, and they don't look at the little things. Okay, when they do their top 100s, like for instance, they have Tony Romo, number 72, who didn't even play like 9 games, and they had John Kitna coming off the bench. John Kitna should have been 72, not Tony Romo.
The only reason why they're not going to put him on there because they know he's not going to start.
Oh, and I missed, excuse me, but the Thursday night football game, the first game of the season would be on a Thursday, and it would be the New Orleans Saints versus the Super Bowl champion Green Bay Packers at Green Bay, at Lambeau Field.
I don't know who I'm rooting for. I got to root for the Saints at that point.
I'll root for Green Bay.
Well, that's because you're in the AFC. They're in my division. What do you expect? I mean, I hate the Saints as much as I hate the Packers. But
Well, I never had anything.
it depends on what the standings look like.
When we lost in the Super Bowl to the Packers, honestly, I can say to you, in my opinion, that I was not really as depressed as if we were.
Oh, you won 2 Super Bowls before that. I wouldn't be
We
that
lost to the but we beat the Cardinals and the Seahawks. If we were losing the Cardinals and Seahawks, I think
Well,
everybody would just laugh at the Steelers' face.
well, the Seahawks were not that bad that year, and the Cardinals just went on an amazing run, and Kurt won. That's why.
So you got Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football. You got the first one is going to be New England and Miami, and Oakland and Denver. And I think Miami
Miami's
shock.
going to upset them.
Could shock and upset them.
Miami's going to upset them. Only for simple reason why. New England doesn't start off well, and basically in the beginning of Monday Night Football games,
Yeah.
like for the first 6 weeks is upsets or close games, everything like that. So,
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back to talk about this in a couple minutes.